to J Moore Gaming and Reviews. It is the morning time here where I'm at. I figure since I'm off today and I go back to work tomorrow, I had a pretty busy weekend. I'm just trying to get caught up. I'm trying to be more consistent with my videos. So I figured while I'm here, I'll go ahead and try to pump out one more video before I leave for the week, before I come back home and pump out some more videos. I did want to make this one about the game that I'm going to be starting to play next month, which is Far Cry 5. I'm sure there's going to be more information that's coming out, but I just want to make sure I go through the checklist so that you all know what we can expect when Far Cry 5 drops next month. And let me tell you, I'm super excited about it. I'm sure you guys are excited about it too. I'm real happy that I'm going to get a chance to actually do some gameplay with you guys once the game drops, because by the time the game drops I'll have all the equipment I need and I'll be able to start putting up more actual video games on the channel so you guys can actually see the games that I'm playing, and maybe you guys can throw some tips and tricks. There will be some how should I say this, live videos and stuff like that, so you guys will be able to see me straight up live. I'll make sure that I leave a link to the description to my Twitch channel once the Twitch is once I get all the everything situated for the Twitch, and I'll also leave a link to my Facebook page because I'm going to try to link it through there as well, but I don't know if I'll have to go through copyright and all that other good stuff, so I have to look into that. Just for those who want to get a chance to see me play on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and all other good stuff. I don't think I'll be able to do it through Facebook, but I know I'll be able to do it through both Twitch and YouTube, which would be pretty dope. I'm looking real forward to that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, because the trailer for the storyline trailer dropped just last week, and there's a whole bunch of new info. Let's see here, because I have a little list here on my little pad here that I wrote down. So let's see here. This game, which really kind of got me excited, I don't know if you guys remember my friend Dale, who was in the last video. He is actually looking forward to getting this game and playing this game as well. He's probably going to get his PS4 probably sometime within the next month or so, because I found out that Far Cry 5 storyline is a co-op storyline. I mean, you can play it as a single player or you can play it as co-op, and I think that's a good thing. And the reason why I think it's such a great thing is because that way you're playing with your friends and you're having a great time, and there's some things that your friends could catch that you didn't catch. Now, I'm new to Far Cry. Okay, I've not played Far Cry Primal. I haven't played Far Cry 3. I haven't played any of the other Far Cries at all. I'm starting out this channel with Far Cry, and maybe some other games in between all that, but I'm looking real forward to playing with my best friend and anyone else who wants to play with me when my friend's not available. I am so open to it. I don't mind sharing my handle with you guys on PlayStation Network when that time arises. I'll go ahead and get into that in a little bit. But yes, it is co-op, and I think it's a great thing because that way some of the things you won't be able to do with the NPCs that you can do with other players. You know what I'm saying? Because you know the NPCs have your back, but only to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm just like, you know what? Co-op is awesome, and I like playing games with my friends and my family and whoever else is out there and stuff like that. And even playing with you guys, I think, will be spectacular. I gotta say, that was one of the key things that I was happy about, because I know for a fact that I would not be able to do this by myself, because it can get challenging, and my mind might not be there at the time of gaming and stuff like that. So maybe if I'm playing with somebody and all this other good stuff and watching Twitch streamers and stuff like that, maybe I'll be able to learn some new tips and tricks. I've been paying close attention to the reviews of this game, and so far it's looking like this game is going to be a top contender for 2018's Game of the Year. I'm looking forward to it, honestly. I think that it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to get a chance to play with everybody and stuff like that. So again, when the time comes, I'll throw out my handle out there, and I would love to play the game with all of you guys and feature you guys as well on my YouTube channel and my Twitch page and all of the good stuff. I think it'll be an amazing thing. I'm looking real forward to it. I do indeed have a Facebook page called The Reviewers. I'm going to leave a link to that in the description down below. It's another page I set up like back in 2012. I'm just now getting back into it, where I'll be doing a lot more reviews on games, cars, movies, the whole shebang. I'm actually going to get into a few reviews. Check out today's later videos on that one, because I'm going to upload my review on Need for Speed Payback, because I actually finished the storyline for that. There's still a whole bunch more you can do in the game I have not completed yet, but I will be doing a review on that game later on today, because I did complete the storyline, and I'm actually close to finishing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. The main campaign for that, which I also think that game is done brilliantly well, because I guess the next Dragon Ball Z game I'm going to get is going to be Dragon Ball FighterZ. I'm looking forward to that. You guys have no idea. I'm like ready. I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. I do watch a lot of Naruto, Boruto. I watch a lot of anime in my spare time, as well as watching other shows as well. But all that stuff will be eventually on the Facebook page for the reviewers and stuff like that. I also recommend good reading material as well, as far as books, or even if you listen to it on Audible, which I do a lot of Audible listening to. I will leave a description down below of some of the books that I've read or listened to while I'm driving in my truck and stuff like that. But next thing is, let's see here. There's this thing they have called For Hire, where you can like train animal friends to kind of like help you out and stuff like that. I think that's a pretty cool thing, where you have like man's best friend, which I'll probably name him like Ace, because I'm a big fan of Batman, and Batman Beyond had a dog named Ace, and I think that was pretty daggone cool. And stuff like that. And I like the fact that you can use animals and you can train them to help you out in some of these missions, because say if you are playing solo and you need that helping hand, well, man's best friend and when nature calls is going to help you out, especially at the fact that it looks like you can train like a bear to be your friend or something like that, which I think is actually pretty smart, especially being is that those motherfuckers like to attack you and shit, from what I've seen in the trailers and stuff like that. So the fact that you can turn an enemy into an ally, I think is spectacular, and I'm looking super forward to that as well. Alliances. There are a whole bunch of alliances that you can form to kind of help you out. Again, this is referring to the For Hire program or thing that they have going on in the game, which I think is pretty cool, because it doesn't have to be just your friend that you're playing with, but it can be part of the NPCs in the game, where you're forming an alliance with some of the characters in the game to kind of help you go through the game and progress through the game properly. And I think that is actually kind of cool. Just like pretty much any storyline game when you're forming an alliance. And so far I'm looking at it, and the graphics are done well. The way they have the characters' voices are done well. The way they interact with the environment and everything, from what I've seen from the gameplay trailers and from what I've seen from other reviews from Ubisoft, I think is amazing. And I like the fact that you can actually form an alliance, because that way you have your own army to go up against these people, this cult who took over a town and are refusing to let them leave or do anything unless it involves something that that's with the main antagonist, which I still don't know too much about yet. I'm still doing a little bit more research into that, but I think it's going to be a really cool thing to form an alliance in the game. Next, there's a lot of things you can do in the game, like to say if you're sparing your time and stuff like that, and you need to get strength or you need to get food and all this other good stuff. You can hunt in this game. I think that is a badass feature to have, where you can actually hunt, get fish. You can feed your companion dog or whatever it is. You can feed your teammates or whatever it is. You can feed yourself and gain more strength. It kind of helps out with the health system and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be one of those type of features that's going to be like tricky to use at first until you get used to it, but I think it's still a pretty good idea, the fact that you can actually hunt, you can fish, and all that stuff, and I'm super excited about that. Now, like I said, I've never played any of the other Far Cry's before, but they said that they are returning with the wingsuit. Now, I don't know, or wingsuit. I don't necessarily know how that works. I'm guessing it's supposed to be something that's not like a parachute. It's kind of like one of those squirrel suits that you see people using with the whole wings and stuff like that in between your legs and your arms, which I think will be pretty cool. Like I said, I've never tried that in a game before. I've never tried it in real life either, but don't get me wrong, I'm not opposed to trying it in real life. And if I do try it in real life, I am going to be streaming it either live, or I will make a video about it and then I'll upload it. That's one of the things on my bucket list. Yes, I have a bucket list. So I want to give that a shout out too. Also, you can craft weapons and stuff like that. So spare parts that you have laying around and all of the good stuff. I'm looking real forward to being able to craft some things. I think the crafting system is, every game that has a crafting system has been unique, and like the one in Destiny 2, God forbid, their crafting system is okay. It's not the best because you have to do so much just to craft, and I'm hoping that when you're playing Far Cry 5 that you don't have to craft so much. That would drive me nuts if they followed the same system that Destiny's using. Excuse me for a second. It's early in the morning. I got my coffee. Of course, it's, I'm a comic book guy too, so I gotta have my my Avengers cup with my coffee in it and stuff like that. I'm very proud of that. Not to mention, if you look behind me, I got my man Cap on the wall back there. So I like to try to keep some type of essence of me somewhere in my house, since I'm only allowed a certain amount of space. I only have 2 walls in the house. Everything else is for family. I didn't have a say-so in that. I really didn't. I love my wife. I would like to put more comic booky stuff up on the wall, or more anime stuff up on the wall, but she's just not having it. So I can't blame my wife for that. I mean, it is a family house. It's not my office. Not yet. Not until I get a 2-bedroom. But soon I will hopefully have one, and I'm looking forward to getting one very soon. And that way I'll be able to put more stuff up, and you guys can see more of the stuff that I'm into, which will be great. But yes, you can actually get, looks like, more friends across a whole bunch of missions. So you get a whole bunch. Excuse me a minute. Damn, I love coffee. But yeah, you get a whole bunch of friends throughout the missions, which actually reverts back to the Alliance feature that they have during the main campaign and stuff like that. And I'm kind of happy so far with what I've gathered here for Far Cry 5. I like to see more features come out on what they have. Everything that I got here, I got off of the Ubisoft website for Far Cry 5, and I have been paying attention to some of their live streams of the game and listening closely to some of the directors, which is why I got some of these notes. This is a little bit longer video than usual. I'm not trying to make it a long video or anything like that, because I don't want to take too much time out of everyone's time until I start streaming and stuff like that. But I felt like it was time for me to start actually doing more info on the game instead of more updates and stuff like that, as far as my equipment and all this other good stuff that I have going on right now. So I want to give back and want to do a little bit more. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So that's it for pretty much all I have here for Far Cry 5. Just make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and please slap a like on the video, and don't forget to share this video on your Facebook page, your YouTube page, or wherever else it is that you want to share. I'm trying to get more subscribers. When my wife gets home, I'm going to jot down, well, before my wife gets home, really, I'm going to jot down every single subscriber's name, and I'm going to have my wife draw a name out of the hat later on today. And I'm going to do it right here on camera so that you guys can see who the winner for the giveaway is. I'm going to draw that number today, so the more people the merrier. Let's get some more subscribers. Let's try to hit our goal for 75 subscribers. I know that these aren't really that much for subscribing, you know, 35, 25, 35, you know, it's not much, but it means a lot to me, you know, and yes, I'm getting a little bit excited about it. I get excited about it all the time, and I really like the features that I get to do and interact with you guys when I give you guys the hearts, and I comment whenever you guys do. I do the best I can to try to get back to each and every one of you because I like communicating with the community about my videos and stuff like that. But yes, today will be the day that I draw the names, and it'll probably be sometime later on today when I do announce the winner. I will get a hold of you via DM, you know, like a private message or something like that, so that I can get everything situated. I gotta wait a little bit longer before I can pay for the gift card. Don't get me wrong, like I said, I got a lot of things going on right now, but it's time for us to draw a winner, and I will make sure that that gift card is given to the winner as soon as humanly possible. I just got to make sure all my finances are in order because my wife is my financial advisor. Now, like I said, I love my wife and all that good stuff, but she takes care of the money because apparently I'm not that good with the money. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying I'm an irresponsible person. I take care of what needs to be taken care of. It's just there's certain things I like to take advantage of because I feel I work hard for it, and with me working hard for it, I feel like I'm entitled to get whatever I want, as long as it's reasonable. So $25 gift card is actually coming out of my own personal allowance. I just have to make sure I have the money for it. You know, with gas, insurance, and rent, and all that other good stuff. I have to make sure all that's taken care of too, because we're coming up on a time, because this is a short month. It's February, for God's sake. So if you guys are wondering why I currently come into these videos with different variations of shirts on, I'm going to let you guys know right now, this is a Booster Gold t-shirt. It was actually a gift from a friend of mine, and yeah, it's got a little road rash and stuff like that on it, but you know what? It's okay. I like wearing the superhero shirts because I like people to see me for me, and I am a big nerd. I'm not going to lie. I'm a tech guy. I'm a geek. I like a whole bunch of stuff that geeks like, and there's nothing wrong with that. As Aldous Hodges said in Leverage, Year of the Geek, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Age of the Geek. It's how it's got to be. It's exactly how it's got to be. But thank you guys for tuning in for this video. Please pay attention till later on when I do announce the winner of the gift card. I actually might be able to get some funds together where I can get that gift card probably within this week when I get back. So please stay tuned to see who the winner is going to be later on. Thank you again for tuning in to the review for Far Cry 5. So far what I've got. There's going to be more videos because I'm pretty sure they're going to be releasing more information later on. It's your boy Jay. Thank you guys for tuning in to J Moore Gaming and Reviews. I love you guys. You guys are just so awesome and spectacular, and I'm grateful to have you guys as my subscribers. Again, comment, like, and share this video. I love you guys. Please be easy. Take care of one another. Respect one another. And peace be unto the world for all, alright? You guys have a good day. I'll talk to you guys soon. It's your boy Jay, and I'm out.